Hi guys, welcome to Simply Scuba. Here we have the SeaLife Sea Dragon 3000F Auto Video Light. So this is great for videographers and photographers as well. It's a very powerful sort of underwater light, 3000 lumens, but it's quite a clever light as well. So first of all, let's take a look and see what we actually get inside of the box. So this is the box that you get with it, a nice one of those kind of semi-rigid boxes just to keep everything organized. Inside of this, you get the light itself with an arm and a tray. As the little sort of label suggests, the light is in the or the battery is in the light. It does have a little sort of battery protector on it, so you've got to remove that first. You get a little bag of bits and bobs. This is probably the charger. You get a couple mounts and bits and bobs, so you can start adding sort of GoPro style mount cameras onto that tray, all the different European plugs. So this is for recharging that, that battery. In the top we get lots of sort of important information, sort of warranty and about the rest of the range, the instruction manual. You also get some silicone grease in that, and a couple spare O-rings by the looks of it, and an O-ring remover. It's very important to keep your O-rings clean and lubricated, but not with too much. Too much grease can attract sort of dust and things and break that seal. So this is the light itself. This is waterproof down to 100 meters, so it goes pretty much anywhere you can. Try and only use it in the water because it's such a powerful torch. It uses the water as a heat sink. So that's why the front of it, this black section, all these ribs, these are heat sinks to try and diffuse that heat away. You have an LED COB array in the front. So this is very clever. This is what's actually creating the light, and instead of just a very sterile kind of white light, this mimics daylight very much. So your photos, your videos, they look more natural. Flanking at either side, you'll see two smaller LEDs, and these are red LEDs. So these are great for nighttime and for getting a little bit closer to wildlife. A lot of marine life can't actually see red wavelengths, so it allows you to get a little bit closer, line up your shot, and then this top circle, the black one, that is a photoreceptor. So, because this is a smart video light, if it sees a flash, it switches itself off, so there isn't too much interference. So as soon as your camera, the first strobe goes off, this switches off, and then your camera takes a picture whilst this is off, and then it will switch back on. So that way you can focus, you can line up your shots, but you won't get that interference. So one of the best things about SeaLife is that it comes with their Flex Connect. So all of this is very flexible. You can add and remove arms. You can change the trays. You can take that off if you want to get a slightly different angle for the light. This is your traditional sort of tripod mount screw, so you can mount pretty much any dive camera onto that. You also get a second one, a female version on that. So that's mainly for, you can get a lens caddy from SeaLife. You can attach that onto that and then have different lenses and then clip it onto that for the DC range. So activation, very simple. You've got a single button on the top. You've got these three little lights behind. This is a battery level sort of indicator. So holding it on, so this is the 3000 lumens, 120 degree light, and as you can see, there aren't any sort of hot spots. It's a nice even beam. That's the sort of clever sort of switch off function. So if it sees a flash, it's going to switch itself off for a bit and then switch back on. So of course you do get control of this light, so you can switch it and sort of dial it down, but it is automatic as well. So if it sees you're going in somewhere particularly dark, to save battery life, it can dim itself, and then if you're going somewhere particularly bright where you need more light, then it will dial it back up. Keep pressing it and you'll go to the red light mode. So this again for sort of night time, so it saves your vision and so it doesn't scare away fish. But again, if it sees a flash, it switches itself off. So all in all, very smart piece of kit. Very easy to use, very natural. With your right-handed or left-handed, you can sort of turn it around, you can pose it wherever you want. It's rechargeable, so you can sort of recharge it wherever you are. Because it's smart, it's got that sensor in the front. It makes it great for both videographers and photographers. Yeah, it's a very smart piece of kit. This is the SeaLife Sea Dragon 3000F Auto Photo Video Light. Thanks for watching and safe diving.
We are an online dive store serving the UK and the world for all your diving equipment needs. So why not visit us at simplyscuba.com or click the box on your screen.